interesting readings. On his way there, Katai sees a pile of dead monkeys, proof of a greater danger. Once Katai makes it to the falls, Cypher makes him check his inventory, and Katai tries to lie about the inhalers again. Cypher calls out his lie and makes some calculations that indicate Katai won't be able to finish the mission without the inhalers, thus he orders him to abort the mission. Katai begins thinking about how he had to watch Senshi die and refuses to do that with his dad, so he tells Cypher he won't be a coward again. In fact, he thinks Cypher is the coward because he hadn't been home to protect his family when the Ursa attacked. Cypher ignores the jab and insists that Katai should turn around, but Katai ignores him and jumps off the falls, using his suit to glide through the air. At that moment, a huge condor shows up and begins chasing him, so Katai tries to steer to hide behind the waterfalls. However, the condor is fast and as soon as Katai comes out, the bird attacks him. Katai falls unconscious and Cypher loses all communication with him. Moments later, Cypher wakes up in the condor's nest with its chicks. He tries to leave quietly, but suddenly several lions show up, trying to get inside to eat. The condor attacks the pride, but many of them dodge it and keep on trying to enter. Katai manages to throw a lion out, and the condor grabs another, but when a third lion comes in, Katai has no choice but to use his blade. He doesn't want to fight, so instead he cuts a hole in the ground to make the lion fall. Once all the lions are gone, Katai leaves the nest, and he's devastated to see the condor mourning the death of all its chicks. Afterwards, Katai tries to contact his dad, only to discover his communicator is broken. Back in the ship, Cypher gets images from his drone showing the bodies of the rangers hanging on a tree, which means the Ursa is out and about. Cypher decides to record a message for his wife, simply saying he's lost their son. Meanwhile, Katai keeps traveling through the forest and hides inside a cave to avoid the night cold. Inside he finds drawings left by the caveman and many dangerous serpents that he avoids just in time. He makes some calculations about the distance he has left in his inventory. The chances aren't good, but he needs to try anyway. The next morning, Katai leaves the cave and notices the condor is following him. Thinking it wants to attack, Katai begins running away and soon he